on Amphan on general public and the relief works carried out at ground level by organizations like Bharat Sevashram Sangha, Ramakrishna Mission, and Bharati. We'll hear the first 10 testimonials from all of our speakers today. May I request Ongira Bhattacharya ji to start event with a shloka, please.
নমস্কার, আমি বৃহদারণ্যক উপনিষদ থেকে একটি শ্লোক পাঠ করব। असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युर्मामृतं गमय ओम शांति शांति शांति। এক যোগী ব্রহ্মের কাছে ধ্যান করে তার কাছে অসত্য থেকে সত্যের পথের সন্ধান চাইছেন, অন্ধকার থেকে আলোর পথের দিশা চাইছেন, জন্ম মৃত্যু পাপ পুণ্য সুখ দুঃখ ইত্যাদি বন্ধন মুক্ত করে নিজের অন্তরে অনন্ত অসীম শক্তিশালী পরমাত্মার বোধ জাগ্রত করতে চাইছেন। ইংরেজির অনুবাদটা একটু বলে দিই। And yogi is praying to the Lord of the universe to lead us from the unreality of transitory existence to the reality of eternal self, lead us from the darkness of ignorance to the light of spiritual knowledge, and to lead us from the fear of death to the knowledge of immortality. Let's peace prevail. Thank you.
Thank you, Angiradi. May I request Kaushik Chakravarti ji to say a few words on behalf of BHAS UK, please.
Sadar Pranam Shavaike Janai. Many thanks for coming and joining us today for this Bhashya session. Bhashya session is a talk which we organize monthly, which talks about topical issues, national and international, and that is held on last Sunday of every month. Bhashya is run by volunteers of BHAS. BHAS stands for Bengali Hindu Adarsha Sangha. It has got three main ideological principles: Seva, Sanskar or Sanskriti, and Sangathan. This is a Parivar organization of Hindu Swayamsevak Sangh. So I take this opportunity to say Sadar Pranam to our Sanghachalak, Shri Dheeraj Shah ji, and also Ravindra Surange ji, Chandrakant ji, and all Mananiya Atithis, sabhi ko Sadar Pranam. We are concentrating on the Seva arm today. Amphan has been causing problem all over West Bengal, especially the lower three districts, and many organizations have taken a lead in dealing with the Seva work. We have chosen the three prominent organizations who have done selfless Seva, that is making it as a part of their life, as a way of life, and we will be hearing from them shortly. So their ideology is manifest through their Seva activities. And BHAS, and also being part of HSS, we respect and we would like to promote and share all these good work with the wider audience. In fact, we would, at the end, we would like you to consider what consists of a person or an organization getting a Nobel Prize. We think that these work, these Seva activities are as good as getting the Nobel Prize. Dhanyavad.
Thank you, Kaushikda, for such a nice introduction. May I request Milan Sutarji to express our gratitude to all the supporting organization as well as our media partner, RITAM, please.
Namaste, everyone. I'm a member of BHAS UK, and Kaushikda and Vidanta already introduced ourselves, what we do to all of you. Natural disasters Amphan brought devastation to life of millions of people in Bengal during this testing time of mankind, which is global pandemic COVID-19. People from all sections of society put their efforts together to help as per their capability. Our effort of BHAS UK is also one of many. However, without generous help from donors, our efforts who do not be successful. Following are the organizations who help our endeavor to be a successful one. Starting from NRIs of Bengal, USA, Adda, Adi Shakti, Sri Durga Mandir Trust, Manchester, Greater Manchester Bengali Hindu Cultural Association, Basingstoke Hindu Society, RVM Bolton, Vishwa Hindu Parishad Manchester, UK Telugu Organization, National Council of Kerala Hindu Heritage, Sanskriti Reading, Hampshire Puja and Cultural Association, Basingstoke Indian Cultural Association. On behalf of BHAS UK and the people who received their generous donations, I would like to thank you all all the donors from bottom of our heart. We pray that our organization, your organization, will continue to be successful one in future. Apart from that, as Vedanta already mentioned about RITAM Bangla, they helped us a lot to live stream this program, to broadcast this one on their channel. Therefore, we would like to thank RITAM Bangla and Anindada of RITAM Bangla for all their help to broadcast our program today. We hope RITAM will be established as a global media platform in near future. Thank you very much. Thanks all. Thank you all. Over to you, Vedanta.
Thank you. Thank you, Kaushikda. Thank you very much for such a lovely, thankful message to all of our supporting organizations. May I request Kaushikda to introduce our Shraddha speakers to all of our viewers, please.
Right. Namaste, everyone. We have 3 organizations and they will be leading with 3 keynote speakers. To start with, we have Bharat Sevashram Sangha. So we will be requesting our first speaker, who is Swami Dibyananda ji. He has been the overseas representative of Bharat Sevashram Sangha. He is currently staying in Kolkata, which is the headquarters of the Sangha. He was the leader of the Pracharak from Bharat. He spent 6 years in West Indies in Trinidad and Tobago as the spiritual head of Trinidad Sevashram Sangha. He also spent 9 years in Canada. He traveled to different countries for preaching and propagating Hinduism, as well as the messages of Acharya Swami Pranavananda ji Maharaj, the great founder of Bharat Sevashram Sangha. We welcome Swami Dibyananda ji, please. Swami Dibyananda ji, are you there? Swami ji?
Kaushik Babu, this is Supraj here. I cannot see him. Let's this is Supraj here.
Okay,
yeah.
Namaste Supraj ji.
Namaskar.
Shall we move on then?
Yeah, please move on. Let me get in touch with him. Maybe he's facing some technical issues in getting in. Let me speak to him.
Okay. In that case, can we request Swami Satyeshananda ji to speak on behalf of Ramakrishna Mission, Belur Mott? I will give a small introduction. Swami Satyeshananda ji is a monk of the Ramakrishna order. He completed his MBBS from the Government Medical College, Mysuru in 1987. He joined the Ramakrishna Order of Monks in the same year at Belur Mott, the headquarters of Ramakrishna Mission. He worked as a physician at Belur Mott for about 9.5 years. He then participated in the 1988 Barmar drought relief in Rajasthan and then in Vashakapattanam cyclone relief in 1990. He rendered medical service to the poor tribal patients suffering from extensive tuberculosis at the Ramakrishna Mission Tuberculosis Sanatorium in Ranchi. He was in Jharkhand from 1996 to 2007 for about 11 years. He also worked as a TB physician at the Ramakrishna Mission Hospital, Haridwar. Then he was in charge of the Ramakrishna Mission Karol Bagh District TB Hospital in New Delhi from December 2008 to April 2011. He also has served as the head of the Ramakrishna Mission Ashram, Chandigarh, for about 5 years. He is a trustee of the Ramakrishna Mission Mutt and a member of the governing body of the Ramakrishna Mission, and is also one of the assistant general secretaries of the Ramakrishna Mutt and Ramakrishna Mission at its headquarters, which is Belur Mutt. Namaste. Over to you, Swamiji.
Thank you. So, yeah, you're able to hear me? Is it? Am I audible?
Yes, yes, Maharaj, we
Yes,
can
you
hear
are.
you.
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
So I'm just yeah. So at the outset, I offer my respectful thanks to the organizers, this, and I'm grateful to you for inviting me as a representative of Ramakrishna Mission Belur Mutt. As you know, it's basically a spiritual organization. I will just take a few minutes. I'll give you introduction. You all know that Ramakrishna Mutt and Ramakrishna Mission, these two twin organizations were founded by Swami Vivekananda himself in the name of his great guru, Bhagwan Shri Ramakrishna. So, what is the philosophy behind our relief activities? What exactly motivates us to do these relief services? First, I'll try to touch upon this COVID pandemic because it's a great human tragedy. This COVID-19 and the subsequent lockdown, it put millions of people under terrible stress, both mentally as well as economically. So there also Ramakrishna Mission did relief work. It was pan India and in some other parts of the world also. So we have around 218 centers, and out of these 218, around 160 centers are in India. So 147 centers took part in this relief work, this COVID-19, and then we'll come to this Amphan. So just a little introduction. What is the philosophy? Why should we do relief work? Why Ramakrishna Mission emphasizes on relief work? So it is actually in the genes of Ramakrishna Mission, right from Sri Ramakrishna, Mother, Swamiji, Akhandanandaji. This relief, we have given a tremendous emphasis, importance to relief activities. Why is it so? Because it is very, very important to know the idea, the motivating factor, what inspires us to take up relief activities. As you know, Swami Vivekananda, one of the illustrious sons of Bengal, one of the greatest world teachers, he said every human being is potentially divine. Each soul is potentially divine. What does Swamiji mean by this potential divinity? Divinity means infinity, infinite bliss, infinite peace, security, wisdom, blessings. They're already within every one of us, within me, within you, within him, within her. This infinite bliss, joy, peace, security, fulfillment. It is already within every one of us. It is inherent, inbuilt, but it is in a dormant state. It is in a latent state. It is not manifest. So service activities like these relief activities will help us realize our true nature. Our true nature is we are not this organic tiny individuals. We are infinite in nature, but because of Maya or cosmic illusion or whatever term you use, we have forgotten our true identity, true nature. So we are under terrible stress. We suffer physically, mentally, emotionally, and a kind of insecurity. So Swami Vivekananda said, when you serve others without with the absolute unselfish motive, without any hidden agenda, without any self-aggrandizement, you will be nearer your true nature. You will be able to manifest your true nature. You will feel a kind of fulfillment. You will feel a kind of security, a kind of blessedness. So these are the principles which guide Ramakrishna Mission to take up relief activities. So coming to this COVID-19, in just in a nutshell, mission through about 147 centers, we served about about 5 lakh families, and we spent around 20 crore rupees on this relief work. So we distributed, basic amenities like food, rice, dal, sugar, oil, and this personal protective equipments like mask, face covers, gloves, sanitizers, all these things. And then coming to this Amphan cyclone relief, it made its landfall on May 20th, and it caused havoc. Many millions of people, these thousands of people were rendered homeless, trees got uprooted, they lost electricity, transformers were damaged, crops were damaged. So it was and they say it is a severe cyclone, and they say it is the worst, most severe cyclone to hit West Bengal, these coastal West Bengal, the 20th and 21st century. Especially this north and south Chabis Parganas, Purva and Pashchim Mednipur districts were badly affected. So because it was confined to Bengal, so around 18 centers of West Bengal for Ramakrishna Mission, we plunged into relief work. Again, that is we divide relief into 3 phases, basically 2 for all purposes. One is primary relief, and second is secondary relief. Primary relief is to help people bounce back. Now they are displaced, terrible suffering is there. You start gruel kitchen, that is distribution of cooked food, whether it is khichdi or rice or dal. So basic, I mean, food is the most important thing. So you start a gruel kitchen and start distributing this cooked food like khichdi, which is wholesome, nutritious, nourishing food. And then those people who can cook, we give them rice, dal, sugar, oil, all those basic amenities we give. And then because many of them have lost their homes, roofs blown away, so giving them tarpaulins, solar lights. So that is how we do this primary relief. Primary relief is just for say 2 weeks, at the most 1 month, so that we help people to stand on their own feet, to come back, to bounce back. So they should not be fully dependent on us. They must get back on the feet. And secondary relief is this rehabilitation. Rehabilitation is building cyclone shelters, the storm shelters. They are resistant, so people can take shelter during these storms. Recently, we had this bulbul, amphan, funny, all Aila, all those because it's a regular feature, especially Sundarban area, G plot, this Kakdweep, Bokhali, Sandesh Khali. All those areas are prone to the cyclonic. So building the cyclone shelter. So we will now go to rehabilitation phase. Still, we are in uh, primary relief, in the sense that it has been concluded, but still we are in the process of getting all reports, because it's very important. Donors, they have donated their hard-earned money. We have to acknowledge them. Now there are no postal services, courier services are badly hit. We have to acknowledge the donations, and at the same time, all the reports from different centers we have to consolidate here at the headquarters, because accounts is very important. We in the Ramakrishna Mission, tremendous importance is given to maintaining proper accounts, because auditing is done. So income, expenditure, receipts, payments. So this is a very important thing, consolidation of reports. So it takes time. After this is over, we will take up rehabilitation work. This is in brief our statistics are there, how much rice we have distributed, how much dal we have distributed, how many plates of cooked food we have distributed. I think you will not be much interested to know. So this is in brief the exact practical realities, ground realities of our Swamijis, along with the help of volunteers. So it is basically Swamijis are monastic members combining with the volunteers, with the householder devotees, with the volunteer force. So that is how they can go to most inaccessible areas in Sundarbans, going on boats where there are no roads, absolutely inaccessible. So you have to change so many boats and go. Trees are uprooted, no electricity, no water, no drinking water. You can imagine. So braving all these difficulties and odds, our Swamijis and the devotees, admirers, donors, they they did this relief work. Primary relief work, as I said, it is over now. We are working on the details of the secondary relief. So I think I touched a few points on this. So basically, as I said, it's right from Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna, when he was in Devgar, in the midst of these Jharkhand tribals, he told Mathurnath Vishwas, Mathur, I will not move away from here unless you feed them, unless you give them oil, unless you give them clothes. Holy Mother Sharda Devi also. And you know that the historic incident of Swami Vivekanand, when plague broke out in 1898, Swamiji wanted to sell off this Belur mutt. When the devotees, disciples told Swamiji there is no fund for continuing this plague relief work, Sister Nivedita, Swami Sadananda were there. Swamiji said, we are sannyasis, we are supposed to live under trees, beg alms, so we will sell off this Belur mutt. So that is the magnanimity, large-heartedness of a man like Swami Vivekananda. So that is the guiding force. And Swami Akhandanandji, one of the greatest disciples of Sri Ramakrishna and a brother disciple of Swami Vivekananda, he started our first relief work in Sargachi in the district of Murshidabad in 1897 on May 15th. That is a famine relief work. So this is a tradition. Just like we give a lot of importance to prayer, meditation, japa, singing of kirtans, study of scriptures, ennobling, strength-giving literature. Similarly, a lot of importance is given to service activities. We have medical service activities, educational service activities, and at the same time, relief. Whenever there is calamity, natural or man-made calamity, Ramakrishna Mission tries in its own humble way to ameliorate the suffering. We know very well it's a drop in the ocean. So huge is the tragedy, and millions of people are affected. And we will be able to serve some 5 lakh families, 10 lakh families. It's all. So it is a kind of sadhana for us, doing it for the sake of the Lord, to please the Lord. Lord, this is an opportunity you have given me to serve my brothers, fellow brothers. So give me strength so that I can do my work efficiently, wholeheartedly, cheerfully, and to please you, and at the same time to please the suffering people. Anything else? I think I have touched all salient features. And another important thing I would like to tell, see, 17 crore means for a charitable organization like as Ramakrishna Mission, it's a big amount, because we can't hold money, we can't keep surplus, but we have what is called a relief fund, provident relief fund and all. So why on a huge scale, especially this COVID-19 pandemic, was it's all because of the initiative taken by the General Secretary of the Ramakrishna Order, the present General Secretary Swamiji, Swami Suviranandji. He takes a lot of interest in relief activities. Every day, a lot of time is spent on assessing the situation, which areas, which centers require money, which centers require help. So what we can do. So it's Belumat is the nerve center, as you said, nucleus, as I said. We coordinate and immediately try to fulfill the needs, demands of the centers through which we conduct our relief activities. So at present, it is mainly our General Secretary Maharaj's initiative, enthusiasm, interest. He's always at us getting reports. What is this Narendrapur doing? What is this Sarisha Center doing? Barisha Center doing? Belghoria Center doing? Mansadev Center doing? What exactly do they want? How much of work they have done? How many people they have served? So that he takes a lot of interest, and he goes into the minute details, and that is how we, his assistants, try to do this in a systematic and a professional manner, because it is there for last 120 years. So it works like a well-oiled machine. Everything is in place, the system is already in place, and we just carry on the tradition.
Dhanyavad Swamiji. That was a
Yeah.
very enlightening session. We are blessed to have Swami Sarvasthanand ji with us as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Would you like to speak for 5 minutes, sir? I'll introduce you to the audience. Swami Sarvasthananandaji is the minister in charge of Ramakrishna Vedanta Center, Bone End, Buckinghamshire. It is the only center in UK of the well-known international organization Ramakrishna Mutt and Mission, which is headquartered in Belur near Kolkata. After graduating in mechanical engineering, he joined the Ramakrishna Order at Belur Mutt in February 1987. Since June 87, he has served Sri Ramakrishna Ashram Rajkot in India in various capacities for more than 30 years. He served in the center's publication department, which has published more than 200 books in Gujarati and English for nearly 25 years, and he was the editor of the Gujarati monthly Sri Ramakrishna Jyot for nearly 17 years. He offered his services in several major relief activities and rehab projects after natural disasters like drought, flood, cyclone activities, and rehabilitation projects. An earthquake since 1987 in Gujarat and served as the head of the Rajkot Center for nearly 7 years. He tours all over the globe extensively, preaching the universal message of Ramakrishna, Vivekananda, Vedanta, India's cultural and spiritual heritage, and on other topics connected with value-based education, personality development, leadership and management, social transformation in universities, and various other forums. Swami Sarvasthananandaji represented Ramakrishna Mission in a UNESCO conference on youth and their social impact held in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia in May 2017 and also in Tunisia in September 2018. Since June 2017, he has been appointed as one of the 3 official monastic representatives of Ramakrishna Mission to the UNESCO events. And as a footnote, we may also like to add that he did grace our Samarop ceremony in two years ago in the, over to you, Swami Sarvasthananandaji.
Swamiji, you're speaking on mute. Can you please unmute yourself?
Am I heard now?
Yes.
Yes, Swamiji, we can hear you.
Yes.
Thank you. First of all, I thank this organization, this wonderful organization, who has coordinated this meet. And it's a great pleasure to meet my brother monastic, whom I knew since childhood almost. So we were very close to each other. And he has given you a pretty good idea of what Ramakrishna Mission does, the philosophy behind it. We here at the Vedanta Center, we make a humble attempt to forward the donations. You know, we don't have that much scope to work in this country for relief and rehabilitation project, but we can serve in an indirect way by forwarding the funds by benevolent donors and like your organization. Many people have come forward and most of them have donated directly to Belur Mutt. Nowadays, it is easy to transfer money. But we have been assisting many of our Indian centers who are working very hard, especially during these calamities, natural calamities, with the philosophy in mind, which Swami Satyeshananda very nicely explained. So it is a part of, it's a privilege. Actually, Ramakrishna Mission considers it to be a privilege to be able to serve the God in man. That is the principal philosophy which Swami Akhandanandji and others after Swami Vivekananda, Sri Ramakrishna and Holy Mother Sharda Devi themselves demonstrated this fact, that we have been serving God in temples, in places of worship, in idols, through our prayers and through devotion and many things. But somehow we seem to have neglected the human being, the needs of human being, not just the physical needs. We try to serve them physically, mentally, and even at the spiritual level. It's not just giving them, doling out some material relief to them. It's the love, it's the concern, it's the empathy that is more important. And it gives us an opportunity to transform ourselves. That is at the center of our relief. See, whoever donates, Swami Vivekananda used to say, that the giver should feel it to be a privilege to give, either he gives money, he gives service to this during these calamities. It's the receiver who's the God, who's represents God, and it's our privilege. We consider it to be our privilege to be of some use, directly or indirectly, to be of service. And it, in fact, by helping others, we are actually helping ourselves spiritually. So that is the basic philosophy. And I am very happy that on such a big scale, 146 centers all over India. COVID is such a unprecedented pandemic, which has involved some of our monks also have fallen a prey while they did relief. They prey in the sense they were hospitalized. Many things have happened, but they have risked their lives. They some of the volunteers have also gone to inaccessible places during the Amphan cyclone. And it's a natural, because even during plague, you can imagine Sister Nivedita, who was from England, from Wimbledon. She went at the call of Swami Vivekananda, and she with Sadananda, they directly went into action and treated the plague victims, which was equally bad, like the pandemic, corona pandemic now. So this has been a tradition, and I am happy that as days pass, thanks to the social media and the technology available, the efficiency from the gross point of view, the efficiency with able monastics like our General Secretary Maharaj and our own Satyeshananda Maharaj, who himself is overseeing the relief operations. You should know that he, it's practically he's working day and night to coordinate all these activities, visiting wherever possible, or at least coordinating this activity. It's a massive task, to keep accounts, to oversee these activities and encourage and inspire our different centers who have been themselves been victims. Some of our centers in 24 Pargana, 24 Parganas, and the Mansadweep Islands and all, they themselves have been devastated. Many of them were without any roof themselves. So it was a challenge for them. It was a challenge for our headquarters. At the same time, when we were already suffering from this corona pandemic, that itself has caused given a very big blow to our economy. And it is because of the generosity of the donors, of the people who volunteer, and also different organizations who have come together. You have done a wonderful thing by giving them, everybody, an opportunity to share their views. So I shall I'll not take much of your time. There are other speakers who would like to share their views. I once again thank the organizers for giving us an opportunity to share some of the ideas behind the inspiring movement of Ramakrishna Mission, which enables us to serve God in man. Thank you.
Dhanyavad Swamiji. As Swami Vivekananda ji said, take up one idea and make that one idea your life. I think you are the living examples that we can sort of use as our role models. Dhanyavad so much. Can I now request Swami Dibyananda ji from Bharat Sevashram Sangha to take the podium, please? Swamiji, I do apologize on behalf of BHAS for delaying you. I know it's quite late for you and especially out of your routine, but please, if you could join and start the talk, please. Swami Dibyananda ji.
Supraj,
yes, he is there. Swamiji is there. So
yeah, I saw Swamiji logging in. When I spoke to him, he said he was having some problem with his audio. So he just logged off and he's trying to log back in again.
He's just logged back in. Thanks.
Okay. Is it? Did he?
Aninduda, please, can you check? Aninduda?
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, if you could check with our Swamiji if there is any issues with the connection.
Okay, I'm calling him through my telephone.
Okay, thank you. Kaushikda.
I'm conscious people would like to ask questions. I'm also conscious that we do not want to delay Swami Dibyananda ji and also Swami Satyeshananda ji. So
Yes.
we'd like to get the Swami Dibyananda ji deliver his speech and then we can take his questions. Is that okay with all of you? with your kind permission, if Swami Dibyananda ji can do his talk now, we'll proceed straight to his talk.
I think that's okay, I think.
Thank you. In the interim, do you have any questions specifically to Swami Sarvasthananda ji or Swami Satyeshananda ji? Anyone? If you could put it in the chat box. We do have one question from Subroto Ghosh Babu. Subroto Ghosh Babu, are you there? So Subroto Pal Babu, sorry. Subroto Pal Babu, are you there?
Yeah, Kushik, I'm there, yeah.
Okay, if you could place your question, please. If you could switch on your video.
Okay. I've given that on to the. Yeah, so basically, it is real massive thanks to all three organizations who are actually working and were invited. So they may already mentioned that they're actually doing two part of the job. Like one is primary, giving them food and to put them back to their life. And the second part, actually, I'm pretty sure the Ramakrishna Mission team, they actually do this kind of education and kind of vocational training to uplift those people on the backward area to help them uplift on their socio-economic condition. If they can just touch on those things for the other members' benefit.
Yeah, definitely. This we intend to build now cyclone shelters. So there we intend to have non-formal educational courses, non-formal, not the regular thing, so that children can get education and they can stand on their own feet. And second thing is occasional training, like we give sewing machines, and women can learn tailoring, they can earn money, so they can earn their livelihood. So occasional training and all these this beekeeping, then poultry. So definitely in all our these village centers, they're given a lot of importance. And since rehabilitation also, this we are keeping in mind, this tailoring, sewing, women especially, self-help groups, they can earn money, and this beekeeping, poultry, dairy. So this occasional, definitely we do it. It's a very important activity for us. Yeah.
Dhanyavad Swamiji. Shubhrata, Dhanyavad for your question. You were instrumental in raising a good amount of fund for Bharat Sevashram Sangha from Manchester. So Dhanyavad to you and Greater Manchester Bengali Hindu Cultural Association. We've got Swami Dibyananda ji back with us. So over to Swami Dibyananda ji, please. Could you take over? Swamiji, can you hear us? অনিন্দ বাবু, আপনি একটু দেখবেন স্বামীজিকে পাওয়া যাচ্ছে কিনা?
Swamiji with my phone, but he's not able to get the sound from the video conference. So what I can do that I can connect him through my phone speaker, and you can hear.
Please do. That's fine.
স্বামীজি আপনি একটু জোরে বলবেন, কেবল আমার স্পিকার ফোনে আপনি
আমার ছবি দেখা যাবে না, তাই তো?
না।
আচ্ছা,
কৌশিক দা, ক্যান স্বামীজি ইজ অডিবল?
হ্যাঁ স্বামীজি শোনা যাচ্ছে। আপনি প্লিজ just to remind everyone, yes, Swamiji is representing Bharat Sevashram Sangha, who has done yeoman's job during this corona crisis and also during the Amphan's crisis. So over to Swami Dibyananda ji, Bharat Sevashram Sangha.
Yeah. Shall I speak?
Please.
Yes. Bande Navghana Shama Vairikava Shubhosalam Satchidananda
Mahendrababu,
শোনা
you
যাচ্ছে
are
না?
muted.
Namaskar Swamiji from Ramakrishna Mission. Respected gentlemen, Namaste to each and everyone. I am Swami Dibyananda from Bharat Sevashram Sangha. This afternoon, I would like to speak few words about Bhashya. This afternoon's webinar is organized by Bhashya, JSS, Bengali Hindu Adarsha Sangha. RITAM is supporting these events. I would like to thank Bhashya. Thank you so much. You organized such a beautiful event in this afternoon. Seva is the topic. The great organization Bharat Sevashram Sangha and Ramakrishna Mission are the great organization of India, those who are serving the nation, those who are serving the distressed people more than 100 years. Service to man, service to God is the motto of both the organization. I would like to request you to join with RITAM. RITAM apps, as RITAM is preaching and propagating the Indian culture and heritage as well as Hindutva all over the globe. RITAM is publishing 15 Indian languages, 15 languages including Urdu, Sanskrit. RITAM apps Bengali portal is ritambangla.com. Being an Indian monk, being a monk of Bharat Sevashram Sangha, I would like to join you. I would like to request you to join with RITAM. Now, it does not require to say about Bharat Sevashram Sangha. What is Bharat Sevashram Sangha? It does not require to give any definition. Bharat Sevashram Sangha is a brotherhood of monks and selfless workers dedicated to the service of humanity. It was founded by the illustrious patriotic saint Yugacharya Srimad Swami Dibyananda Maharaj in the year 1917. Acharya Swami Dibyananda Maharaj, the great founder of Bharat Sevashram Sangha, he started to do meditation in the cremation ground of Bajipur at the age of 6, and at the age of 7, Lord Vishnu appeared before him. At the age of 9, Goddess Durga appeared before him. At the age of 12, he started to meditate in a cremation ground of Bajipur about 13-14 hours. At the age of 20, he had him salvation under the very altar of his divine illumination, and the Almighty will pierce through his divine talent by declaring, "This is the age of universal awakening. This is the age of universal synthesis. This is the age of universal unification, and this is the age of universal emancipation." In order to fulfill the demand of the age, he established Bharat Sevashram Sangha. Whenever there is flood, cyclone, droughts, and any other kinds of natural calamities, Bharat Sevashram Sangha is start their relief work. Bharat Sevashram Sangha is serving the distressed people, serving the nation for about more than 100 years. And this event is about Seva. Bharat Sevashram Sangha is serving the nation, I told you. You know it very well. And the Prime Minister of this country, Sriman Narendra Damodar Modi, he declared Janata Curfew on 22nd of March. And he gave message again 24th of March. And lockdown started from 25th of March. Bharat Sevashram Sangha started relief work, Corona relief work, amongst the poorest of the poor people in Dhapa areas. Those Majipara Khalpa, Nonadanga Pora Bosti, Bhai Bhai Colony, China Bosti, Matungini Hazda Colony, Poshimpara. Those people, that is the canal, both sides of the canal. And the poorest of the poor people are living there. And Bharat Sevashram Sangha, from the very beginning, the relief work started 27th of March. And at the beginning, we started cook for 30,000 people every day. About 30 small lorry, those are known as Hati. And about hundreds of volunteers, local volunteers, they serve, but we are really indebted to them. And in Kolkata, most of the poor areas, most of the bosties, we distributed food and after 1 month, we started to give them dry dose. And the relief continued about 1.5 months. Then all on a sudden, it was preached and propagated that Amphan, the super cyclone is coming with a devastating heat. And we, the monks of the Sangha, have become alert, and our General Secretary Bharat, Shri Swami Bharat, called a meeting, governing body meeting, and it was decided, and we have 40 primary schools north and south of this Parganas. And that is why our Sangha authorities directed them to give food and shelter to the poor people, because the Amphan, the super cyclone, is coming with a devastating heat. And on the 20th May, the super cyclone, the Amphan, make a devastating heat, and it make a lot of damage. And poor people that took shelter, as much as we have about 60 schools. We have Hindu Milan Mandirs, we have branches also. We serve, and just after the cyclone, we started relief work with all the affected areas. We started from south of Vishwaguna. Just I am telling you the names of the places. Gangasagar, that is south of Vishwaguna, Gangasagar, Mahendraganj, lot number 8, Kagdip, Pathur Pratima, Bakhali, Raidigi, Bashanti, Goshaba, Ranga Belia, Sotamullakali, Enpur, Kumirmari. These are the places, these are the villages in south of Vishwaguna. We did lot of relief work. At first we started to give them cooking food, because they don't have any other places to cook. They have nothing in their houses. That is why we start relief work in this way. We give them cooked food, rice, dal and torkari. And north of Vishwaguna, we started relief work from Hingalganj, Ranimal Girls School, we make the relief center. From Hingalganj block, Nalbil, Bakra, Jagannath Ghat, Swarupkati, Bastoli, Jokeshganj, Rupmari, Soto Sahibkali, Maitipara, Kumirmari, Ramapur, Belechok, Gurnichok, Bolli, Kanmari. These are the places which are in Hingalganj block. From Ranibala Girls High School, we went to the relief camp. About 50 monks were there. And we have about 100 volunteers there. Local volunteers, they also help us. They also serve the organizers. They also serve the distressed people. We are really indebted to them. At the beginning, we give them cooking food. And from Hasnabad block, we have a Milan Mandir, Hindu Milan Mandir. The name of the Hindu Milan Mandir is Rameshwarpur Hindu Milan Mandir. From there, we cook food, and the food was distributed among the affected people, among the hungry people. The name of the places are Dharambedia, Dakshin Maheshpur, Gharipara, Beledanga, 24 Biga, Khalisakali, Patali Khanpur, Benemur, Daspara, Khaspur, Tangramari, Annara, Layapara, Khalpad, Kadamtoli, Piyamari, Halda, Kumirmari. There is another Kumirmari in north of Vishwaguna also. There is a Kumirmari in south of Vishwaguna, and there is also a Kumirmari in north of Vishwaguna, and that is the Kumirmari, Kolkata, Hasnabad, Piyamari, and Halda. And in Sandeshkari block, Shitolia and Kolagaj. These are the places we distributed food, and after about 15-20 days, we started to give them dry dose. And they have no, on the age, there is no roof, nothing. They are very poor people, muddy house. That is why we distributed about 50,000 tarpaulins, and we give them blankets and mosquito nets, chari, dhuti, all kinds of things. Utensils were still distributed. In this way, Bharat Sevashram Sangha is serving the distressed people. Any parts of India, there is any distress, from any kind of calamity, this help is coming from Janata Janarthan. That's helping us. That is why we are able to do. And this time, about 3 months, long time relief is going on. It is very difficult to run. 3 months relief is for 10 days, 20 days, 30 days. It's a relief work. But 3 months, more than 3 months relief work is going on. It is very difficult. And because Janata Jananta, the people, the countryman is with us, that is why it is possible for us. But Bharat Sevashram also for all the organization, philanthropy organization, it is possible for them because people are helping us. That is Janata Janata is with us. That is why it is possible for us. And Bharat Sevashram all the time. And the relief work after the partition, 78-72, in the year, the liberation period of Bangladesh, Bharat Sevashram did relief work about 6 months, and about 5 lakhs Hindus, those who have came in India border areas, they took shelter, and Bharat Sevashram served them, give them ration. About 6 months, 5 lakhs of Hindus, 5 lakhs of refugees. We did it, and in very well. That is why Bharat Sevashram is serving, and that was in the year 99 in Odisha. Super cyclone. It was in Jagat Vallabhpur, and it was very Odisha government invited us. The super cyclone in Odisha, in the year 1999, and took place in Jagatsinghpur, Paradip, Kotok, Ersama. These are the places. Odisha government, we went with a relief camp with hundreds of volunteers, and Odisha government gave us the Bharati Stadium for relief to keep the relief materials. About more than 1,000 volunteers, also local volunteers, served the distressed people. In this way, a few years ago, about 2001, the Bhuj earthquake, Bharat Sevashram did a lot of relief work. You know it. That is why Bharat Sevashram from any parts of India, in Bengal, Bihar, Odisha, but any parts of India, Bharat Sevashram will reach there first time and will do the relief work. In this way, Bharat Sevashram helping the distressed people and affected people, that is, you the people, you the gentlemen, you the Janata Janarthan is with us. That is why it is possible on the part of us. Otherwise, it is not. I would like to thank you, you the Janata Janarthan, you the gentlemen. Thank you so much. May Guru Maharaj, the Shankar Lord, Acharya Swami Dibyananda Maharaj, shower resources, blessings upon you all. Thank you so much.
Kaushikda.
Yeah.
Namaskar. Swamiji, that was a fascinating story. That is actually a reality. It's not a story. I correct myself. And this is what success stories are made of. These are perfect examples of doing things and doing a teamwork and developing resilience, and also setting examples which are like which we can tell and inspire other people. So we have got a few questions, sir, if you don't mind answering those questions. The first question is from our Karyavaha, Bikram Banerjee Babu, if you're there. What are these organizations' expectations from the Prabhashi Bharatiyas, and how could we support in a more effective manner? Bikram Babu, are you there? If you're there, if you could please ask the question.
Yeah, you already asked, Kaushik. So we know there is a great work is being done by Ramakrishna Mission, Bharat Sevashram Sangha, and Sanskar Seva Bharati, and other Hindu organizations. But we need to play our role. We just providing some amount of money, but probably money requirement is more. And other than money, how could you be more effective and help in the seva work?
During Corona time, Corona relief, from Kolkata headquarters, we feed 30,000 people every day. And by branches started relief work, and Bharat Sevashram Sangha feed about 110 people, 1 lakh people every day. That is really speaking. That is only possible by the people, those who are helping us. Yes, it is possible only for their help. That is why we are really indebted to them.
Okay. Next question is from Judhajit Babu, Judhajit Shenmujumdar. He is representing NRIs for Bengal, and he is from the United States, Silicon Valley. Judhajit Babu, are you there?
Namaskar, Dada. I'm here.
Namaskar.
নমস্কার নমস্কার এত সুন্দর আপনাদের প্রোগ্রাম হচ্ছে খুবই ভালো লাগলো মহারাজদের কথা শুনলাম আমি নিজে রামকৃষ্ণ মিশনের ছাত্র নরেন্দ্রপুরে তো অবভিয়াসলি রামকৃষ্ণ মিশনের সঙ্গে এবং ভারত সেবাশ্রম সংঘ আমাদের এত আওয়ার হার্ট আমরা যারাই whoever I don't know which language I should speak probably কিছু is there any preference?
BHAS is a language-based group, so Bengali is preferred. However, we are okay with English as well.
Thank you. So I mean, it's been it's amazing the way you guys have, we always, you people know that a lot of time we do many kind of, Hindu-related program. I live in Silicon Valley, and we try to bring people together. And it's been amazing to connect with our UK family too, and that even for a cause which is so needed for our mother Bengal. And hearing it out from our monks, whom so revered in our society, from both Ramakrishna Mission and Bharat Sevashram Sangha. I myself, being a student of Ramakrishna Mission Narendrapur, grown up with almost every day singing Khandana Bhava Bandhano and Bhavo Sagaro Tarano Karano He. So obviously, hearing from our monks, instantly we can connect. And any person who is related to Hindutva work and try to help fellow Hindus knows how much Bharat Sevashram Sangha means to us. Whenever we go to their Baliganj, main center, when it's written there that it's only for Hindus, it really gives us a lot of pride, because calling a spade is not easy, and they have done it. So from that particular perspective, just wanted to share a few things that we are doing here. We are,
You are on mute. You're on mute, Judhajit
sure.
Babu.
So, there are few things I would like to share. One, in US, we have started, we have understood, I mean, you guys in UK, you have realized that how much is important to be influential, even the, political system of a particular country where we are living, right? We have seen how, you guys have seen that between, your Labour and Conservative Party, the same way we are seeing. We have realized that if Hindus doesn't get united and become strong in the US political system, it's not going to help us. And US being a power center, as long as we become powerful within US political system, that will not only help Bharat back home, but also to stop the Hindu phobia that we are facing immensely right now in many places in US because of the typical left fanatism and Islamist fanatism. So we have come up with a concept called Americans for Hindus, where we are trying to bring our own candidates, help our people who believes in the dharmic ideology, because a Hindu can never be a fanatic. A Hindu will always be a centrist, and we are always to save dharma, and basic mantra of our ideology is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. So it's not only help the world, it helps the country we are living, and it helps the overall our back home in Bharat. So that is one thing we are doing. Another thing we have started called NRIs for Bengal. Bengal in a cusp right now, it's not a mere politics. It's like our last resort to save our mother Bengal, our people, our land, with the kind of challenge we are seeing. So to ensure that we are there, the Prabasis, the diaspora is there, be it political changes needed, be it, jumping in when we have calamities like Amphan or COVID, we have created this amazing platform called NRIs for Bengal. Many of you have joined, where we had Bodhik from Pradeep Joshi ji, we had Bodhik from Kailash ji, we had met Sopon Dasgupta a few days back, RITAM Bangla Anindo, and these people, they are really helping us, supporting us. So it's a complete ecosystem all across the globe. And we are standing shoulder to shoulder with Bhasa and Koshikda on everyone, and our complete support and pranam to the Maharaj and member. Dhanyavad.
Okay, Dhanyavad Jutaji ji. Now we request Supraj Babu to represent Seva Bharati, and if you could kindly tell us about all the Seva activities that Seva Bharati is doing. Just a brief about Supraj Babu. He prefers to introduce himself. So shall I leave it to you, Supraj Babu, or shall I just tell in brief?
So I am a very insignificant person. I don't think I need any introduction as such.
No,
but,
no, you definitely need.
Yeah, I have been a RSS Swamsevak since my college days. So currently I hold the responsibility of RSS Sampark Pramukh, or you may call it public liaison person for Kolkata Mahanagar. I'm also part of the Prant Vishesh Sampark Toli, and I also take active interest in Seva work. Hence, I'm also very well connected with Seva Bharati and its initiatives in different parts of Bengal and Kolkata. In personal life, I'm electronics engineer working for an IT multinational, and I'm currently based out of India. But I did have my stint in the UK, so it's good to be speaking to all of you, and I can see some of those, very familiar names of places like Reading, Basingstoke all coming up. I stayed in the UK for about 10 years, and I moved back to India in 2015. So it's been 5 years since I'm here, and I've been handling several responsibilities. So that's the quick and short about me. Kaushik Babu, is it okay if I speak in Bangla as well?
Please do, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So, see, before we get into it, my sadar pranam to the Maharaja Satyeshananda ji, Sarvastananda ji, and Dibyananda ji, Charan Sparsh. It's been really, I work very closely with both the organizations, so I know the tremendous.
Supraj Babu, you did lot of relief work. During Corona relief, you used to take a lot of food and 3 trucks of food, and you used to distribute it in different places. And during Corona relief, you did a lot of work. I know.
Thank you, Maharaj. Yeah, thank you, Maharaj. Ashirvad korben jeno kore jete pari. Amra shobai.
Yes, you have done a lot. We are really indebted to you.
So coming back to Seva Bharati, see, Seva Bharati's philosophy of Seva is based on 4 key tenets: Jagran, Sahyog, Prashikshan, or Adhyan. So I will come to it in a bit on how it influenced the way we did our work. So see, Sangh's Karya is Sarvavyapi. So we touch the lives of people in every strata of the society. So that's how, and we really, during our Seva work, we really don't look at the caste, creed, religion, or ethnicity of a person. So that's how we work, and it's not something that I need to preach again and again. It's known to all of you. So while we did this, we know about this, this twin disasters. So COVID was there, and then on top of it, we had Amphan, which affected West Bengal, my state. So if I talk about the IAMs, I'll come to the statistics, the numbers in a bit. But before that, I think it's important that I tell you how exactly we, we ran this Seva work. So I told about Jagran, Sahyog, Prashikshan, or Adhyan. So during this course of relief operations, we understood the enormity of this disaster, and we understood that it's practically impossible for a single organization or a single individual, or for that matter, the state machinery as a whole, to reach out people at every nook and corner of the state who have been impacted because of one or the other reason. So our Karyakartas, they understood the importance of creating a platform. So that's where this Jagran thing comes into play. There are, thankfully, this time we have seen people from different strata of life, like communities residing in big apartment blocks, or local clubs. So all of them came together, and they wanted to do some relief work. But obviously, some of them are very new to this initiative, and they did not know how exactly to carry this forward. So Sangh's responsibility was to give them awareness about, and we had to guide them at every step. Sangh's initiative was to create a platform for them, so that they can come over to us, we can guide them, and they can do the seva work in a meaningful way. And I don't think it's unknown to any of you that there's a lot of political influence in West Bengal when you try to get into such kind of seva activities. In many places, even during the corona and the Amphan relief, we have seen many organizations went, but they were routed to the local panchayats and all that, so they were not allowed to do the seva work on their own. They were said, okay, you whatever relief materials you have brought, give it to us and we will do the seva work. We know who needs the most. And then obviously there is nepotism and favoritism, all those things coming into play. So needless to say that it did not happen, and the organizers were also not very happy. So the organizers, is especially the people who are first timers into seva work, so they were very keen. They wanted to reach out to the communities and do things on their own. So Seva Bharati and Sangh provided them a platform that, okay, fine, we'll take you to places where you can do the work. So you carry on with you bring all your relief materials, we'll guide you through the process and procedures, we'll take you to the needy areas and we'll get you to do the seva work on your own. So I think that created tremendous response, and we have been able to bring a lot of I won't call them like-minded, but a lot of organizations who intended to do seva work, they understood that this is a safe platform. They came over to us, and we are able to aggregate all these organizations together and provide a comprehensive relief to people in different areas of West Bengal. So that's what we mean by Jagran, awareness within the society and within the communities, and getting them to do work. Talking of Sahayog, even in certain areas, we took an initiative this time to feed stray animals. So this was a new initiative. While Sangh is very well known for for doing seva karya within during different natural calamities or within communities, but feeding these stray animals, it needs a specialized skill. And moreover, in West Bengal, you need a special animal feeding card, or you have to be authorized as an registered animal feeder before you can go and feed these stray animals, or you might get caught up on the other side of the law. So we did have volunteers. We did have very enthusiastic volunteers who wanted to do this work, but obviously we did not have the know-how, or we did not have those animal feeder cards. So what we did is we took the sahayog or help of many animal feeding NGOs and tied up with them. We provided the voluntary force, we provided them with the logistics, we provided them with the relief material, and they worked along with us in a very collaborative way. And we fed stray animals in different parts of West Bengal as well as in Kolkata, dogs, cats, cows. Prasikshan, obviously we learnt as we learnt through our experiences, and I think next time when we do such kind of animal feeding activity, we are in fact some of our volunteers have already applied for animal feeder cards. So I think we can carry forward this initiative on our own when we do it next time. And obviously, needless to say, the Sangh Swayamsevaks themselves, they formed Sangoshtis or tolis, small tolis, and they carried out seva work. We also provided voluntary services or volunteer forces to the relief operations of Bharat Sevashram Sangha. Swami Dibyananda Ji Maharaj was talking about, sending chota hati or the small, matador vans carrying cooked food items into different areas within Kolkata. So Sangh volunteers lend a helping hand. So very, very thankful to BSS, Bharat Sevashram Sangha. So Sangh volunteers lend a helping hand, and they help manage this activity and in different areas. So that's where it talks like it's all about collaboration and adhyan as well for our side. Before getting into the statistics of how many seva projects we did, I would also want to talk about what we exactly did. তো এবার আমি একটু বাংলায় সুইচ করছি আপনাদের সবার পারমিশন নিয়ে। দেখুন, এখানে আমি যেটা বললাম যে সংঘের কাজ সর্বব্যাপী। তো প্রথমেই কথা হলো যে প্রচুর সংগঠন আছে যারা নানান রকম সেবা কাজ করলো, যারা নানান রকম খাবার দাবার দিচ্ছে। তো এইখানে একটা জিনিস আমরা যখন কাজ করতে গেলাম, আমরা প্রথমে তো কোভিড ছিল, কোভিডে মানুষ বিপর্যস্ত হয়ে গেছিল, দেয়ার লাইভলিহুড গট ইম্প্যাক্টেড। লোকেরা যারা স্পেশালি যারা ডেলি ওয়েজ আর্নার অথবা যারা দিন আনে দিন খায় মানুষ, লোকের বাড়িতে কাজ করে, পরিযায়ী শ্রমিক মানে মাইগ্রেন্ট লেবারার্স, উই হার্ড অ্যাবাউট দেম, উই রেড অ্যাবাউট দেম. We saw television programs, chat shows and all those kind of things about them. So there was an urgent need to address the needs of these communities. So along with that, there were also some communities which were neglected and were not talked about. So Sangh felt that we should also reach out to them. Our Matri Shaktis in the red light areas. So we reached out to the red light areas and we conducted sanitization, health awareness campaigns, and we also provided them free ration. So we reached out to the Kinnar community, people of third gender. কিন্নরদের কাছে আমরা পৌঁছেছি, তাদের আমরা খাবার দাবার, কারণ তারা রাস্তার ধারে মোস্টলি তারা ভিক্ষে করে, অথবা হয়তো কারো বাড়িতে বাচ্চা টাচ্চা হলে বা হাসপাতাল থেকে সেই অ্যাড্রেস নিয়ে তারা সেখানে গিয়ে কিছু কাজ করে হয়তো কিছু টাকা রোজগার করতে পারে, কিন্তু এই অবস্থায়, এই কোভিডের লকডাউনের অবস্থায় সেটা সম্ভব ছিল না। তো তাদের কাছে পৌঁছানো, এই কিন্নরদের কাছে পৌঁছানো, এই রেড লাইট এরিয়াগুলোতে পতিতাপল্লী যাকে বলি আমরা, সেই পতিতাপল্লীগুলোতে পৌঁছানো, এইগুলোর কাজও স্বয়ংসেবকেরা করেছে। এছাড়া প্রায় 3 লাখের উপরে পরিবার, সমগ্র পশ্চিমবঙ্গ জুড়ে প্রায় 3 লাখের উপরে পরিবারের কাছে আমরা পৌঁছেছি এবং তাদের রেশন, সেই রেশনের মধ্যে চাল, ডাল, আলু, সয়াবিন, তেল, যেখানে যেরকম সংস্থান হয়েছে, চাল ডাল তো থাকতোই, তার সঙ্গে কোথাও আলু, কোথাও সয়াবিন, কোথাও মিল্ক পাউডারের প্যাকেট, এই ধরনের জিনিসপত্র নিয়ে আমরা পশ্চিমবঙ্গের প্রায় 3 লাখ পরিবারকে, এবং সেটা শুধু একবার নয়। So what we did was we identified needy households and we undertook a program of feeding them at least for 2 to 3 weeks, যাতে তাদের কাছে এই রেশনটা পৌঁছে যায়। তো সাপ্তাহিক রেশন দেওয়া হতো, প্রত্যেক সপ্তাহে সঙ্গে স্বয়ংসেবকরা গিয়ে তাদের কাছে এই রেশনটা পৌঁছে দিয়ে আসতো। এই সেবা কাজ যে সারা পশ্চিমবঙ্গ জুড়ে হচ্ছে, এতে প্রায় 25,000 মতন স্বয়ংসেবক যুক্ত ছিল, এবং এটা সমগ্র পশ্চিমবঙ্গ জুড়ে হয়েছে। এগুলো কিন্তু কোভিডের এটা যখনই লকডাউন অ্যানাউন্সড হয় মার্চ মাসের শেষে, তারপর থেকেই ছোট ছোট টলি তৈরি করে জেলা, খণ্ড, প্রান্ত স্তরে নানান রকম ছোট ছোট টলি তৈরি করে স্বয়ংসেবকেরা এই কাজগুলো শুরু করে দেয়। তারপরে চলে এলো আমফান। এই আমফানে আমরা জানি যে প্রায় 9 থেকে 10টি জেলা প্রচণ্ডভাবে ক্ষতিগ্রস্ত হলো, যে উত্তর 24 পরগনা, দক্ষিণ 24 পরগনা, হুগলি, হাওড়া, কলকাতা, এছাড়াও 2টি মিদনাপুর, মানে পূর্ব এবং পশ্চিম মিদনাপুর, বর্ধমানের কিছুটা অঞ্চল এবং বীরভূম টিভূমের কিছু কিছু অঞ্চল, এইগুলো প্রচণ্ডভাবে ক্ষতিগ্রস্ত হয়েছে। সরকারি খতিয়ান অনুযায়ী যেটা বলছে যে দেখুন 1.5 থেকে 2 কোটি মানুষ এতে ইম্প্যাক্টেড, 1.5 to 1.75 crores, so which makes almost like 20% of the state's population is impacted, which is huge. তো এই সমস্ত লোকের কাছে পৌঁছানো এটা একটা বিরাট একটা হারকিউলিয়ান জব, মানে এদের সবার কাছে পৌঁছানো। কারো কাছে পানীয় জল নেই, তাদের নদী বাঁধ ভেঙে সমস্ত নোনা জল ঢুকে গেছে, তাদের ক্ষেত নষ্ট হয়ে গেছে, মিষ্টি জলের পুকুরগুলো নষ্ট হয়ে গেছে, বাড়ি ঘরদোরের তো যা ক্ষতি হওয়ার হয়েছে, কিন্তু আরেকটা যেটা বড় ক্ষতি হয়েছে সেটা হচ্ছে যে উই হ্যাড টু ফিগার আউট আ মোড অফ সাস্টেনেবল লাইভলিহুড। কারণ এরা আজকে যে ক্ষেতের ক্ষতি হয়ে গেছে, যেখানে নোনা জল ঢুকে গেছে, স্যালাইন ওয়াটার ঢুকে গেছে, মিষ্টি জলের পুকুরগুলো নষ্ট হয়ে গেছে, সেখানে ধরুন আগামী 1 মরশুম কি 2 মরশুমে কোনো চাষ হবে না এবং কোনো রকম ওরা কোনো মৎস্য পালন কিচ্ছু করতে পারবে না। এবার এটাই ওদের জীবিকার মূল আধার ছিল, এবং সেখানে তাহলে
1-2 মরশুম নয়, কয়েক মরশুম চলে যাবে।
অবশ্যই 1 বছর লাগবে। এখন 1 বছর এই মানুষগুলো কি করে নিজেদের জীবন ধারণ করবে? তো এই জন্যে সংঘের স্বয়ংসেবকেরা আমরা একটা প্রকল্প নিই, তাতে আমরা 500-র উপরে ভিলেজ, মানে 500-র উপরে এরকম ইম্প্যাক্টেড ভিলেজকে আমরা অ্যাডপ্ট করেছি, এবং এখানে এই 500-র উপরে ভিলেজ, এই গ্রাম যে রয়েছে, এই গ্রামগুলোর মধ্যে কিভাবে একটা সাস্টেনেবল লাইভলিহুডের ব্যবস্থা করা যায়, যেরকম ধরুন পশুপালন, সেটা পোলট্রি ফার্মিং হতে পারে, মাশরুম চাষ হতে পারে, অথবা ধরুন গোট ফার্মিং হতে পারে, তো এই ধরনের, বা অন্যান্য কোনো তাঁত বা ওই ধরনের কোনো সমবায় হতে পারে, বা হাতের কাজের জিনিস যেরকম ধরুন মুড়ি টুড়ি করা, খই মুড়ি, এইসব জিনিসগুলো করা, যদি তাদের র মেটেরিয়ালগুলো সাপ্লাই করে করানো যায়, তো এই ধরনের কিছু কিছু করে প্রকল্প। এবং যারা ধরুন কিছু ক্রাফটসম্যানশিপে যাদের এক্সপিরিয়েন্স আছে, ইফ সামবডি ইজ অ্যান এক্সপিরিয়েন্সড কার্পেন্টার, অর ধরুন একটা ফিশারম্যান যার জাল নষ্ট হয়ে গেছে, তাকে জাল দেওয়া, বা ধরুন কেউ বোটম্যান আছে, তার নৌকোর ক্ষতি হয়েছে এই আমফান ঝড়ে, তাদের নৌকো যাতে ঠিকঠাক করে দেওয়া যায়। তো এরকম ধরনের কিছু কিছু প্রকল্প নিয়ে আমরা প্রায় এরকম 500 গ্রামকে আমরা আইডেন্টিফাই করেছি। এই 500 গ্রামের মধ্যে এই মানুষগুলোকে যাতে একটা অল্টারনেট জীবিকার ব্যবস্থা করে দেওয়া যায়, এইগুলো করছি। এবং তার সঙ্গে জানেন যে কোনো এই ধরনের যখনই কোনো প্রাকৃতিক বিপর্যয় হয়, সবচেয়ে বড় যে জিনিসটার বিপদ মানুষের উপরে নেমে আসে সেটা হচ্ছে নানান রকম শারীরিক অসুস্থতা। পানীয় জলের পরিশোধিত পানীয় জলের ব্যবস্থা নেই, এবং খাবার দাবার ঠিক মতন পাচ্ছে না। তো এই জন্য আমাদেরই একটি সংগঠন আছে, ন্যাশনাল মেডিকোস অর্গানাইজেশন, এনএমও বলে। সেই এনএমওর মাধ্যমে আমরা 1000-এর উপরে মেডিকেল ক্যাম্প করছি। এই 8-9খানা যে জেলা রয়েছে এর উপরে প্রায় 1000 আমাদের টার্গেট এখন পর্যন্ত আমরা 100-2-3 করতে পেরেছি। এটা চলছে, ইটস অ্যান অনগোয়িং এন্ডেভার, ইট উইল গো অন ফর দ্য নেক্সট ফিউ মান্থস। আমরা চেষ্টা করব 1000খানা ইসেতে যাওয়া বা 1000খানা গ্রামে যাতে পৌঁছাতে পারি, বা 1000খানা মেডিকেল ক্যাম্প যেন করতে পারি। 1000খানা গ্রাম বলাটা ভুল হলো, 1000টা মেডিকেল ক্যাম্প যেন করতে পারি, এই টার্গেট নিয়ে এনএমওর ডাক্তারেরা এবং যারা অন্য মেডিকেল স্টাফেরা রয়েছেন তারা এটার উপরে কাজ করছেন। এতে অন্তত আনুমানিক আমরা অন্তত 60-70 হাজার মানুষকে চিকিৎসা পৌঁছে দিতে পারবো। তো এই একটা টার্গেট নিয়ে আমরা চলছি এখন। অ্যাজ অফ টুডে, if I speak of the numbers as of today, we have already contacted around 200-300, 200-250 মতন আমরা মেডিকেল ক্যাম্প করতে পেরেছি। আমার কাছে এই মুহূর্তে সঠিক তথ্যটি নেই, কারণ প্রত্যেক দিনই হচ্ছে কোথাও না কোথাও। তো লাস্ট আমি যখন জেনেছিলাম তখন 200-র উপরে আমরা মেডিকেল ক্যাম্প করেছিলাম। এতে প্রায় এখন পর্যন্ত আমরা প্রায় 15-20 হাজার মানুষকে আমরা চিকিৎসা দিতে পেরেছি। এবং তার সঙ্গে শুধু চিকিৎসা নয়, তার সঙ্গে পরিশোধিত জলের জন্য জিওলিন অথবা ক্লোরিন ট্যাবলেটস অথবা ধরুন ডিসেন্ট্রি ফিসেন্ট্রির জন্য বেসিক কিছু মেডিসিনস, এগুলো এনএমও ডাক্তারেরা সঙ্গে করে নিয়ে যাচ্ছেন এবং নিয়ে গিয়ে এরা মানুষের কাছে এদের সেবা দিচ্ছেন। এছাড়াও আরো কতগুলো জিনিস যেগুলো সংঘ করেছে এই সময়, রক্তদান শিবির। গরমকালে সাধারণত রক্তের প্রচন্ড চাহিদা থাকে, কিন্তু আজকে যে কোভিড পরিস্থিতি রয়েছে মানুষের মধ্যে একটা অদ্ভুত ভয় কাজ করছে, কেউই হাসপাতালে যেতে চায় না বা ব্লাড ব্যাংকে যেতে চায় না যদি রক্ত দিতে হয়। তো একটা ব্লাড শর্টেজ আছে। আমরা এরকম বেশ কিছু ব্লাড ব্যাংকের সঙ্গে কথা বলে নানান স্থানে আমরা এরকম রক্তদান সঙ্গে স্বয়ংসেবকেরা রক্তদান শিবিরের আয়োজন করেছে, ব্লাড ডোনেশন ক্যাম্পসের আয়োজন করেছে। এবং এছাড়াও আমরা নানান রকম এনজিও যারা এরকম ব্লাড ডোনেশনের উপরে কাজ করে, এরকম এনজিওদের সঙ্গে আমাদের স্বয়ংসেবকদের তালিকা তাদের কাছে দেওয়া রয়েছে, যে যদি আপনাদের কোথাও ইমপ্রম্পটু ডোনেশনের জন্য কোথাও দরকার হয় আপনারা বলবেন, আমরা ডোনার পাঠিয়ে দেবো। তো এই যেরকম এই গত রবিবারের কথাই যদি আমি এই শনিবারের কথা যদি বলি, শনিবার দিন আমরা 10 জন গিয়ে টাটা মেডিকেল সেন্টার কলকাতাতে রাজারহাটে, ওখানে 3 জন পেশেন্টকে আমরা রক্ত দিয়ে এলাম। তো এই ধরনের সঙ্গে স্বয়ংসেবকেরা নানান জায়গায় গিয়ে রক্তদান করছে। শুধুমাত্র রক্তদান শিবির নয়, যেখানে আলাদা করে মানুষের রক্তের প্রয়োজন হচ্ছে সেখানে, এবং স্পেশাল ব্লাড গ্রুপ যেরকম একটু রেয়ার ব্লাড গ্রুপ, যেরকম ও নেগেটিভ, এ নেগেটিভ, বি নেগেটিভ, এই ধরনের নেগেটিভ ব্লাড গ্রুপ যেগুলোতে ডোনার কম পাওয়া যায়, এরও একটা তালিকা তৈরি করা আছে। তো যেখানে যেখানে এরকম ক্রিটিক্যাল ব্লাডের দরকার হচ্ছে সেখানে আমাদের স্বয়ংসেবকেরা নিজের চেষ্টায় পৌঁছে যাচ্ছে। তো এরকম প্লাস স্যানিটেশনের কাজ তো চলছেই, সমাজের মধ্যে সচেতনতা আনা। আমরা যখন প্রথম কাজ করতে শুরু করি কোভিডে, মানুষের কাছে এই জিনিসটা জানানো খুব বড় সমস্যা হয়ে দাঁড়িয়েছিল যে এই স্যানিটাইজারটা নিয়ে করবেটা কি। এরকমও ঘটনা হয়েছে অন দ্য ফান পার্ট, যে আমরা 200 মিলিলিটারের বাদে 100 মিলিলিটারের একটা স্যানিটাইজারের বোতল দিয়েছি, মানুষ সেটা সারা গায়ে মেখে ফেলেছে। তো সে বুঝতেই পারছে না সে স্যানিটাইজারটা দিয়ে কি করবে। তো এই যে অ্যাওয়ারনেস গুলো আনা, শুধু তাকে দেওয়া নয়, তার মধ্যে অ্যাওয়ারনেস গুলো আনা, বা ফেস মাস্কটা নিয়ে কিভাবে করবে, পরা উচিত, ফেস মাস্কটাকে একবার ব্যবহার করার পরে সেটাকে কেচে পরিষ্কার করে রোদ্রে শুকিয়ে আবার ব্যবহার করা যায়, এই জিনিসগুলো, এই সচেতনতাগুলো, বা বারবার হাত ধোয়া, কি করে সেফ ডিস্টেন্স মেনটেন করা যায়, এই সচেতনতা আনার কাজগুলো এটা একটা বড় দায়িত্ব ছিল সঙ্গে স্বয়ংসেবকদের মধ্যে। বিশেষত যেগুলো বস্তি অঞ্চল, সেই বস্তি অঞ্চলের মানুষের যেখানে সোশ্যাল ডিস্টেন্সিং এমনি সম্ভব নয়, কারণ মানুষ এত কাছাকাছি গায়ের উপরে গা দিয়ে থাকে, সেখানে তাদের মধ্যে এই সচেতনতা, তাদের একটা মাত্রই উপায় ছিল যে তাদের মধ্যে সেখানে কন্টিনিউয়াস পরিষ্কার পরিচ্ছন্নতা এবং এই সম্পর্কে সচেতনতা আনা। তো এই কাজটাও সঙ্গে স্বয়ংসেবকেরা করেছে। জীব সেবার কথা আমি বললাম, যে অ্যানিমাল ফিডিং। আরেকটা কাজ সঙ্গে স্বয়ংসেবকরা করেছে, সেটা হচ্ছে কলকাতা এবং শহরতলির নানান প্রান্তে আমরা বেশ কিছু ভ্যাগাবন্ডকে দেখতে পাই যারা পথের ধারে পড়ে থাকে। তো অনেক সংগঠন তাদেরকে হয়তো একবারে খাবার টাবার দেয়, বা আবার অনেকে হয়তো তাদের কথা ভুলেও যায়। তাদের বেশিরভাগই হয়তো মানসিক ভারসাম্যহীন। তো তারা খিদে পেলে বা কোনো রকম আঘাত পেলে বা চোট পেলে তারা বলতেও পারে না মুখ ফুটে যে আমার কোনো রকম অসুবিধা হচ্ছে, এবং দে আর ওয়ান অফ দি মোস্ট ভালনারেবল স্টেট অফ দ্য সোসাইটি। সো উই রিচড আউট টু দেম অ্যাজ ওয়েল। যারা ভ্যাগাবন্ডস রয়েছে বা মেন্টালি ডিসেবলড লোকেরা রয়েছে যারা রাস্তার ধারে থাকে, তো তাদের কাছেও সেবা পৌঁছে দেওয়া, তাদের স্যানিটেশনের ব্যবস্থা করা, তারা যেন পরিষ্কার পরিচ্ছন্ন থাকতে পারে, তাদের টেম্পারেচার চেকিং, এই ধরনের কাজও সঙ্গে স্বয়ংসেবকরা করেছে। সো অল ইন অল ধরুন বিগত মার্চ মাস থেকেই আমাদের সেবা কাজ চলছে। তো এই সেবা কাজের মাধ্যমে আমি যেটা বললাম যে আমরা 3 লাখের উপরে পরিবারের কাছে পৌঁছতে পেরেছি। এখনো আমাদের সেবা কাজ চলছে, হয়তো আরো কিছু পরিবার সংযোজিত হবে আগামী দিনে। হ্যাঁ, আমরা এই কাজটাও করছি, এবং যে আয়ামগুলোর কথা আমি বললাম সেই আয়ামগুলো ধরে এবং সবাইকে একসাথে নিয়ে একটা প্ল্যাটফর্মের মধ্যে নিয়ে একটা কন্টিনিউয়াস সেবা কাজ দেওয়া এবং সমাজকে একটা জায়গায় স্থিতিশীল অবস্থায় দাঁড় করানো, এটাই আমাদের অবজেক্টিভ। সাস্টেনেবল লাইভলিহুড ইজ ওয়ান অফ দি মেইন চ্যালেঞ্জেস। এটার উপরে এখন অলরেডি এটাকে আমি যদি ফেজ 2 অফ সেবা কাজ যদি বলি, এটার উপরে অলরেডি কাজ শুরু হয়ে গেছে। আমরা আগামী দিনে আরো বড় আকারে এই কাজগুলো করব এবং যে 500টি গ্রাম আইডেন্টিফাইড আছে সেই 500টি গ্রামে গিয়ে সেখানে কাজ করে হয়তো পরে যদি আবার আমরা কখনো এই প্ল্যাটফর্মটা পাই বা কথা বলতে পারি, হয়তো আই ক্যান ব্রিং অ্যাবাউট মোর ইনফরমেশন অ্যাবাউট দোজ ওয়ার্কস টু অল অফ ইউ। I would want to end this discussion from my side with heartfelt thanks to all of you, the organizers, BHS, and all the audiences who listened to me patiently for the last 15-20 minutes or so. So I'll just hand it over back to you, Kaushik Babu, for any questions. Thank you.
ধন্যবাদ সুপ্রাজ বাবু, আপনি আমাদের খুব ভালো অনেকগুলো কথা বললেন এবং এই সাস্টেনেবল লাইভলিহুডস এর সাথে প্রসঙ্গে একটা বলি। সরি বিক্রম বাবু, আপনি কিছু বলবেন?
না না বলুন।
ওকে ওকে সরি। সাস্টেনেবল লাইভলিহুডের সাথে সাথে এখানে ইউকে তে বিচার মন্থন is conducting in next month sustainable narratives, so you all are welcome to join that and listen in if you can. That will be very enlightening for all of us. Sure. Now we have some questions. We'll go in this order. We have the order of Adi Shakti, and then we have, Addaslaw, Dr. Abhishek Roy, and Dr. Siddharth De, and then followed by Adi Shakti.
Kaushik Babu, sorry for interrupting you. So I'm just conscious that it's getting pretty late in India. So with your kind permission, if Swamijis, I know that they have to get up early in the morning.
Yes, of course.
So if they want to drop up, I would, with your kind permission, I would
yes,
request Swami Dibyananda ji and Swami Satyeshananda ji to drop off.
We are most grateful for you joining us, sir. We are most grateful. And would you like to just say just one 30-second word about if anybody wants to contribute, where and how they should, if you just tell us that, please.
See, we have a very good website, belurmad.org. So those who want to contribute, you will get all the relevant information there, the reports in detail, and you will get all the necessary information. And while concluding, I have this to say: I'm extremely grateful to you. It was a very good experience listening to Swami Dibyananda and Supraj Ghosh also, and Swami Satyeshananda. So may God give us strength to be His efficient instruments to do our bit for ameliorating the sufferings of humanity. So let everybody be happy, let all beings be peaceful, let all beings be blissful. So I'll take leave of you. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Pranam Maharaj.
Pranam Maharaj. We have also, just to let everyone know, we have published our donation link of Ramakrishna Mission and Bharat Sevashram Sangha on our chat box. So please feel free to visit our chat box and donate generously as much as you can. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Pranam Maharaj.
And Supraj Babu spoke very well, and he's with us. He always comes to our ashram, Baliganj Bharat Sevashram Sangha, and what Sangha is doing, we know it very well. Dr. Shama Prasad Bharati, he was blessed by our Sangha Lord Acharya Swami Pramukh ji Maharaj. That is why we know it very well. That is, we are really proud of Sangha Sabha. They are not. They didn't hear. We are the Supreme Court like us, YOLO Court like us, but mentally they're YOLO and they're serving the nation. Thanks a lot. May Guru Maharaj blessing upon you all. You all are serving. Thank you so much.
Pranam Maharaj. Pranam.
Pranam Maharaj. Maharaj Pranam.
It is fantastic event. I am really indebted to you. What you are doing, all the Bengali people, they are listening. It's wonderful opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Maharaj. Kaushik Babu. Kaushik Babu, I'm sorry for interrupting you, but
no, please do.
Yeah. It's back to you once again. Sorry, I was just conscious about the timing. That's all.
Okay. The next, I think we can open the session for Q&A. If Vedan Babu, is that okay?
Yes, please. Please go ahead.
Okay. So next question is from Dr. Abhishek Roy and Dr. Siddharth De. They are representing Addaslaw. If you don't have a question, you can also tell us about your organization and what you're doing in 2 minutes. Dhanyavad.
So, hello everyone. My name is Abhishek Ray. I'm one of the doctors working currently in London, and I'm very proud to be associated with Arda Slough, which is based in the Slough region of UK. So, just to make everyone aware, this is an organization which was formed back in 2012 in the very aim of uniting the Bengali as well as the other regional people of India under a common platform on the pretext of cultural as well as social activities. We have been very successfully organizing Durga Pujas, Kali Puja, which is quite famous in the UK, and we have been recently voted as the best Durga Puja in London this year in our very first attempt. Now, coming into from all of these, we felt an urgent need to contribute towards the needs of the society. And with the recent pandemic of COVID-19, which we are all aware, it was like a storm. It was like an unknown storm that hit us quite badly. So the people who were actually affected over here were mostly the vulnerable people, which included the elderly ones, the health workers, as well as the Indian students who were actually stranded in the UK, but were not able to go back. So Arda Slough, in cooperation with Slough Mitra Mandal, Slough Food Bank, Slough Hindu Temple, and Sewa, they have donated food supplies, money, as well as the other essential resources to them so that they can actually survive properly and make sure that they live in a bit of a healthy lifestyle and they don't fall sick. In addition to this, again, we got quite a good feedback from them, and they expressed their gratitude to us for their helping. And in terms of helping back in India, we did help for the Amphan related areas in Sundarban and the Boipara in College Street. And I'll now hand over to Dr. Siddharth, who is going to describe about the work that Adda has done for Amphan affected areas.
I'm sorry, we only can allocate 2 minutes, if that's okay, because we have to move on to the next person.
So, okay, is 2 minutes already over?
Yes, sorry. Or even very briefly, if Dr. Day can tell in 60 seconds, please, if you don't mind.
Yeah, hello. Hi, everyone. So, so can you hear me?
Yes, yes, please go ahead. Yeah.
So
ahead,
what
Doctor.
we have done is that, so we have teamed up with the Kolkata Mary Ward Social Center, which is a social wing of the Loreto congregation, and we have donated a lot of like lentils, wheat, oil, medicines to the Sagar island of the Sundarban, that is the Gosaba, and some places in Boshirhat and Diamond Harbor and Ganga Sagar. That's it.
Very good. Thank you. That's very kind and generous of you. Next, we would request Adi Shakti, Manu Joshi Singh ji from Adi Shakti. Are you there, sir?
Hi, this is Nabinita
Sorry.
here. Oh, Manu had to unfortunately leave for an emergency, so I'm covering on behalf of her. Myself, I'm Nabinita. I'm representing Adi Shakti today. Adi Shakti, just to give a brief introduction, we were formed in the year 2017 with the sole purpose of offering a cultural platform to Hindus and to the wider community to come and enjoy Durga Puja at the same time, have the cultural flavor of back from our country. We have completed 4th year this year, but this year we have responded to the current pandemic situation. So we have been donating to different charity like One Can Trust, and we have raised fund for NHS by playing online tombola. And also when Bikramji contacted us, we immediately felt the need of contributing to the Amphan disaster that has taken toll of many lives and their situation in India. So we have been very actively working for different charitable organizations and collaborating with them to respond to the current crisis situation, at the same time trying to be associated with the organizations which are helping them. So we were very, very fortunate to collaborate with BHAS to donate to the Amphan, and also looking forward in future to collaborate with them to work more for charity. Thank you.
Dhanyavad Namanita ji. Dr. Poonam Kakkar ji, are you next? Are you available? She is representing VHP UK and Voice Manchester. Dr. Poonam Kakkar? Okay, we'll move on. Shri Kishore Bhattacharya ji or Nabendu Deb Babuji from Sri Durga Mandir Trust, Manchester. Are you there, sir? Kishore Bhattacharya ji, Nabendu Deb ji. We'll move on. Okay, Sri Mani Ghoshal ji. Oh, sorry, is that Shamarish Babu?
Yes, please.
Yeah, please go ahead, Rakuji.
Yes, Kaushikda.
Rakuji, yes,
Yeah,
please
hear me.
ask your question to Maharajji or Supraj Babu. Rakuji, your question to Maharajji or Supraj Babu?
So,
could you please
Kaushikda,
turn
do you
your
hear me
video
now?
on?
Yes,
Yes,
please
we
go
can
ahead.
hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Please go ahead, please.
Okay, no worries. We'll move on to Manik Goshalda from Greater Manchester Bengali Hindu Cultural Association. Manik Babu, apni achen?
নমস্কার, আশা করি আপনারা সবাই আমাকে দেখতে পাচ্ছেন না শুনতে পাচ্ছেন। I would just like to quickly introduce GMBHCA. This was the first Durga Puja association in Manchester. Although many of the founders have actually formed 2 other Durga Pujas. We have 3 Durga Puja associations in Manchester, more the merrier. And we started in 1993. I wasn't here. I'm here only for last 10-15 years. Anyhow, so I had a question for. Okay, so we decided to collect some money for Amphan relief, and I'm happy to inform that we've collected about £2,000, which is nearly reaching towards 2 lakhs. So we have already sent a first installment to Bharat Sevashram Sangha, because most of us decided that we chose BSS, and the second amount we are going to send in a few days' time. So I had a question for Supraj Babu. I was very impressed by his description. It's really fantastic. The future of Bengal is bright. So I wanted to ask him that the NDRF, which is National Disaster Relief Fund, has allocated about 22,000 crores for 2021. Is the money coming through, and is it being utilized? Because we know it's not, in the control of Sheba or RSS. So I just wanted his reaction to that, because we have heard of syndicates. So I hope everything is being honestly spent for the poor people and the needy people. So would you mind just answering my question, please?
Yeah, Manik Babu, do you want an honest answer, sir?
Yes, please. 100% honest. I'm honest person,
দেখুন, ওই যে টাকাটা 22,000 কোটি টাকার আমরা গল্প শুনছি, see, it's again the distribution is not centrally controlled. It's done through state machineries and public distribution schemes. Okay, আর ওই জায়গাগুলো হচ্ছে গিয়ে ঘোগের বাসা. So there's a lot of political influence in all of it. So I can't say for sure. Sorry, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that none of it is being because see, এই মুহূর্তে পশ্চিম বাংলার কথা আমি যদি বলি, রেশন দোকানে খুব ভালো রেশন দেয়া হচ্ছে, চাল ডাল খুব ভালো পরিমাণে দেওয়া হচ্ছে. So it's again like 22,000 crores. It's also adding up to that initiative. এমনি তো আসছে না কোথা থেকে. So এই পাবলিক ডিস্ট্রিবিউশন স্কিমে চাল ডাল যেগুলো দিচ্ছে তো এইগুলো নিয়ে এগুলো হচ্ছে, কিন্তু see, there are other needs. So it's not only about food. When you actually go out and try to do seva work, you will see that people who have lost their যাদের বাড়ির ছাদ উড়ে গেছে তাদের তিরপলের দরকার, এই ত্রিপলটা দিতে হবে। যার বাড়িতে ধরুন আজকে বাচ্চা অসুস্থ হয়ে গেছে, বা যার ধরুন বাড়িতে আজকে গরু ছাগলগুলো মরে গেছে, তার স্যানিটাইজেশনের দরকার। এই জায়গাগুলোকে ওই যে পাবলিক ডিস্ট্রিবিউশন স্কিমের মাধ্যমে এই কাজগুলো করার জন্য যে ফান্ড অ্যালোকেশন দরকার, আই ডোন্ট থিঙ্ক ইটস হ্যাপনিং। প্লাস মানুষের হাতে কোভিডের জন্য লিকুইড ক্যাশটা একেবারেই নেই। হ্যাঁ, যারা ধরুন কাজ করে খেত, এবার আপনি হয়তো চাল ডাল কাউকে দিয়ে দিচ্ছেন, কিন্তু শুধু কি চাল ডালে মানুষের জীবন চলে যায়? তা তো চলে না। তার অন্যান্য incidental expenses আছে, how do you meet those incidental expenses? So the priority is you'll have to instantly look at augmenting people's income. So now I don't know whether putting an amount of money into people's bank account is the smartest way of doing it, or there are other means and ways of doing it. I'm not commenting on it, but definitely there has to be a mechanism of augmenting people's income. So just giving them rice or dal or soybean or tel and all that, it's not going to solve their problem. So 22,000 crores, yes, it's a big amount of money. Yes, it's being spent on some worthwhile measures, but there are still a huge amount of gap in terms of the way Seva Karya is being done. And I won't blame any state machinery or the central government or the state government for it. I think it's মাঝখানে যে দালাল চক্র, মাঝখানে যারা রয়েছে, the panchayats and all those guys, they are absolutely filled up with unscrupulous people. তো এই যে টাকাটা যেরকম ধরুন এই আপনারা দেখে থাকবেন, হয়তো আমি জানি না আপনারা ফলো করেছেন কিনা, যে there was a initiative which the state and the central government said that anybody whose house has been impacted, যাদের বাড়ি ঘর তো ভেঙে গেছে, they will be allocated a fund of 20,000 rupees each, যাতে ওরা টিন বা অ্যাসবেস্টাস কিনে জানা বলে এটাকে এই করতে পারে। এখন this distribution is happening through panchayat. What these panchayat guys are doing it, they are routing this money to their own family, kith and kin and all those guys. So the real impacted people, they are not getting it. হ্যাঁ, যার দরকার নেই, যার পাকা বাড়ি আছে তার বাড়িতে 60,000 টাকা 50,000 টাকা ঢুকে যাচ্ছে, আর যার বাড়ি ভেঙে গেছে সে কিছুই পাচ্ছে না। তো এই জিনিসগুলো তো এই গণবন্টনে এই জিনিসগুলো তো হচ্ছে, এই সমস্যাগুলো তো রয়েছে, সেগুলোকেই ধরুন অ্যাড্রেস করছে এই ভারত সেবাশ্রম সংঘ বা রামকৃষ্ণ মিশন বা সেবা ভারতীর মতন অর্গানাইজেশন গুলো। ওই যে ভয়েডটা হচ্ছে, ওই ভয়েডটা ফিল আপ করছি আমরা।
Okay, can we move on to the next question session, please? The next person to ask question is Shokti Babu, Shokti Da from Basingstoke Hindu Society.
Hello, Namaskar সবাইকে. Actually, we are running almost out of time, so I'll just take 1 minute to say something from our Basingstoke Hindu Society. Actually, BHS is our called Basingstoke Hindu Society. Is a actually rainbow society. Actually, it's run by all ethnic Hindu group, actually from means Indian. So the main motto of our BHS is the Seva for the society, actually, which is means the main motto of our means my Gurudham Ramakrishna mission as well. That which is we call in Bengali Jibe Prem Kore Joijon Sheijon Sevashram by Swami Dibyananda. So the BHS actually means, as our main motto is not running the carnival hall in Basingstoke, is our main motto is the Seva work, actually. So as part of the Amphan and the COVID from the BHS, as a executive committee member of the BHS, I mean, what we did actually when it comes to us, we run our executive monthly meeting, and we have discussed that means how we can help over there. So we have provided some of the fund, and from the COVID, our we have provided the Seva kitchen, which provides food to the NHS and some other communities during the COVID thrice a week. So all these things we have done, in short. And the last thing and last appeal that in our BHS we have decided that we'll keep one fund, and if any request come to us from any of our Hindu brothers and sisters in anywhere in the world, we'll think and we'll try to help our all Hindu brothers and sisters in all over the world, actually. So that is the small note from our BHS. Thanks, Koshikda, and thanks everyone.
ধন্যবাদ শক্তি বাবু, খুব ভালো লাগলো আপনার পার্টিসিপেট করলেন। নেক্সট আছেন জগদীশ নাথ বাবু, রামকৃষ্ণ বিবেকানন্দ মন্দির বোল্টন থেকে। জগদীশ বাবু আপনি আছেন? জগদীশ বাবু? Okay, then we will go to Boshak Babu. Boshak Babu is representing Proyash. Over to you, Boshak Babu. Your questions, please.
Well, firstly, apologies for the delayed entry. I was in a different one. I'm here. First, I'll ask my question later. I'll just briefly talk about Prash, and I'll be as short and simple as possible. We are doing Durga Puja here from last 4 years. So in this time in need, what we have decided, instead of just fundraising, looking at the uncertainty of the Durga Puja, we decided to donate a major part of our fund. When I say major part, we are a very small Durga Puja, so we donated £2,000, which actually was the major part of our Durga Puja fund. And we wanted to donate to help out the devastated people right at the grounds of Sundarban. So the initial thought of that we are, our families back home, and we are very closely associated with Ramakrishna Mission. So we wanted to go some part of our money to the Nimpit area of Ramakrishna Ashram. But when our representative contacted the London office, so they said that, well, it's centrally done. So it goes to Belur, and then Belur decides how it's going to be distributed. But since we wanted it to go to Sundarban, we then moved to a small charity named Mukti, who are actually working at the grounds of Sundarban. And then many of our associated with Calcutta Rescue. So the part has gone to Calcutta Rescue from that £2,000. And then UKBC, who are associated with donating to Ramakrishna Mission, Bharat Sangha, and other charities in Sundarban. So part of that has gone there. On top of that, we are still doing a fundraising, and in the long run, what I hear, the Sheba, the great work you are doing, we would like to be part of. So if someone can shed a small light how Prash can be part of Sheba team, that will be fantastic.
That was brilliant. I'll hand over to our Karyavaha Vikram Banerjee now. And if people who would like to ask any more questions can raise your hands as well, or put it in the private chat. Thank you.
So I will not take much time. I think there are many organizations are here. Many of us are BHAS members as well. I think there are, I hear there is a very great opportunity for us to contribute, because there will be 500 villages. এই 500টা গ্রামে যেখানে আমাদের ওদের জীবিকার ব্যবস্থা করতে হবে, সুপ্রাজদা যদি রাফলি আমাদের আইডিয়া দেন যে পার ভিলেজে হাউ মাচ মানি ইজ নিডেড টু রান দ্য প্রজেক্ট, টু পুট মানে সেটাকে ঠিক জায়গায় নিতে গেলে, আই উড রিকোয়েস্ট আমাদের ইউকে বিভিন্ন সংগঠন, আমরা এটাকে টেক ওভার করবো, আমরাকে জানাবো। সেটা 25টা গ্রাম হতে পারে, 50টা গ্রাম হতে পারে। আর আমার ইউকে বাইরে ইউএস এর যে বন্ধু রয়েছে যুদাজিৎরা এবং বাকি আমাদের নেটওয়ার্ক রয়েছে বিভিন্ন কান্ট্রিতে, আমরা যদি একটা প্রজেক্ট পাই যে কি করছে, কত টাকা লাগবে পার ভিলেজ অ্যাডপশন, উই মাইট বি এবল টু হেল্প। আমরা বাইরে যারা বসে রয়েছি, এটা আমাদের দায়িত্ব। তো প্লিজ যদি ওই জায়গাটা একটু রেজ করেন।
নিশ্চয়ই বিক্রম দা, নিশ্চয়ই আমি আই উইল গেট ব্যাক টু ইউ। Actually, we are the alternate livelihood differs from one village to another. যেরকম একটা কুমির, যেরকম আমাদের এখানে কাঁটামারি বলে একটা গ্রাম আছে, সেখানে the need was more to rehabilitate the boatmen and the fishermen. তো তাদের জাল দরকার, তাদের নৌকো দরকার। তো ওর যা খরচা হবে, আর আমি অন্য জায়গায় যদি মাশরুম চাষ করাতে চাই এবং আমি যদি পোলট্রি ফার্ম করতে চাই, সেম খরচা হবে না। সো লেট মি ডু ওয়ান থিং, লেট মি গেট ব্যাক টু ইউ উইথ, উই আর স্টিল ইন দ্য প্রসেস অফ ক্রিয়েটিং সাম মডেলস। তো এটাকে আমরা একটা মডেল হিসাবে নিচ্ছি যে একটা পোলট্রি করতে এই খরচা, একটা ফিশিং নেট করে দিতে এই খরচা, নৌকো করে দিতে এই খরচা, and we can provide you with a catalog, and then you can, based on how much fund you raise or how many initiatives you would want to sponsor, you can get back to us. So I'll take that as an action on my part.
Okay. Bhashkar Mukherjee from Windsor, he's got a question. Bhashkar Babu.
নমস্কার সুপ্রাজ দা, আমি ভাস্কর মুখার্জি, ভাস অর্গানাইজেশন আমিও যুক্ত আছি। বিক্রম যে কোয়েশ্চেনটি রেজ করেছে, আমারও ওই মানে আর কি পরিপ্রেক্ষিতে কোয়েশ্চেনটা একটু লার্জার, মানে আর কি যে আপনাদের এস্টিমেট অনুযায়ী আর কি কত টাকা আপনাদের দরকার ছিল সেবা ভারতীর, মানে কত বাজেট আপনাদের হলে আপনারা প্রসন্ন হতেন, আর কত তার পার্সেন্টেজ রেজ হয়েছে? যেমনি ধরেন মানে আমার আন্দাজ অনুযায়ী হয়তো আপনারা জাস্ট 4% রেজ করেছেন, or 5% রেজ করেছেন, or maybe 15% রেজ করেছে। এটা জানলে আর কি আমরা মানে জানতে পারতাম যে সোসাইটির আরো কতটা কন্ট্রিবিউশন করা উচিত ছিল।
ধন্যবাদ ভাস্কর দা। তো দেখুন, আমি আপনার প্রশ্নটাকে দুটো ভাগে ভাগ করে নিচ্ছি। এক হচ্ছে যে কোভিড এবং আমপানের পরবর্তী পরিস্থিতিতে যে ইমিডিয়েট রিলিফের দরকার হয়েছিল, তাতে আমি বলবো যে উই হ্যাভ বিন এবল টু রিচ অলমোস্ট লাইক 90% অফ আওয়ার টার্গেট। 90-95% of our target has been reached. এখনো 5-10% বাকি আছে, সেগুলো পেয়ে গেলে হয়তো আমাদের হয়তো আরেকটু কিছু লোকের, যেখানে ধরুন আমি আপনাকে একটা ছোট্ট উদাহরণ দিচ্ছি যে আমাদের কিরকম কস্ট কাটিং করতে হয়েছে। আমরা 15 ফুট বাই 12 ফুট তিরপল দিচ্ছিলাম। 15 ফুট 12 ফুট তিরপলের এক একটি তিরপলের দাম পড়ে প্রায় 450 টাকা মতন। আর আমি যদি ওইটাকে 9 ফুট বাই 12 ফুট করে দিই তাহলে তিরপলের দাম হয়ে যায় হচ্ছে 264 টাকা। সো আমাকে যখন আমার ফান্ড কমে গেল তখন আমাকে কি করতে হলো যে আমাকে আই হ্যাড টু রিডিউস মানে টু সো দ্যাট আই ক্যান কেটার টু অ্যাজ মেনি পিপল অ্যাজ আই ওয়ান্ট, আই রিডিউস দ্য সাইজ অফ দ্য তিরপল। আমি 15 ফুট 12 ফুট তিরপলের থেকে 9 ফুট বাই 12 ফুট তিরপলে চলে গেলাম, তাতে আমার কস্ট কিছুটা বেঁচে গেল। তো এইভাবে আমরা কিছুটা করে ব্যাপারটাকে ম্যানেজ করেছি। এবার যদি আরো কিছু আমরা ফান্ড পাই তাহলে অবভিয়াসলি মানে উই ক্যান কেটার টু মোর পিপল, বাট আই থিঙ্ক অল ইন অল 90% অফ দ্য ডিমান্ড হ্যাজ বিন মেট। The second part যেটা বিক্রম দাও যে কথাটা বলছিলেন যে which is about sustainable livelihood, this is a huge project এবং এইটা আমাদের এই যেটা আমি বললাম যে আমরা 500 গ্রামকে অ্যাডপ্ট করে সেখানে আমরা কাজ করা শুরু করেছি। সো উই আর স্টিল ইন দ্য প্রসেস। আমাদের এখনো ওই বেসিক মানে ডেটা গ্যাদারিং জিনিসগুলো চলছে যে কোন গ্রামে কি দরকার। তো এইটা আরেকটু ফ্রুটিশনে এলে পরে আমি আপনাদের হয়তো আপনাদের সঙ্গে আই ক্যান শেয়ার মোর এক্সাক্ট ফিগার্স উইথ ইউ। কিন্তু ওই কোভিড আমফানের রিলিফের জন্য যে আফটার ম্যাথে যেটা ছিল তার মোটামুটি 90% হয়ে গেছে। আই থিঙ্ক উই আর another 10% short and we'll have to make up for it.
Okay, could I request Tomal Babu, Tomal Pal Babu, আপনি আছেন, আপনি কিছু জিজ্ঞেস করবেন? Okay, Dr. Dev, আপনি কিছু বলবেন? Dr. Devapriya Dev.
Sir, you are speaking on mute. Dr. Dev, you are speaking on mute.
Oh, hello. Hello. Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, I wanted to just speak on behalf of the Bengali community in Manchester. Obviously, there's so many Bengali community representatives. So we also run another institution called, well, it's a cultural and social called Nitya Kunj, and we've been established since 2005. So we have managed to, try to get some funds for both the COVID and Amphan. And I've managed to get from Rotary Club, because I've been involved with all the Rotary clubs in Manchester, and I have managed to raise about more than £1,000 from medical college associations. So we have, and of course, individual associations. So, and I have sent the money, most of the money to the Rotary Club, who in turn sent it to Bharat Sevashram Sangha. And one of the questions I had for Swami Satyeshananda is, because I know you've been sitting there all along, so I wanted to ask you a question about the activities of Ramakrishna Mission in UK. I think you're based in Watford, and apart from, of course,
we are based in.
We are supposed. Sorry.
Our organization is in Buckinghamshire, not Watford.
Okay, sorry, yeah, Buckinghamshire. My apologies. Yeah. Now, what I was trying to figure out was, you did say that we can only donate the money directly to the Belur. So in terms of the work from UK itself, are you doing any fundraising apart from, getting out to other people and asking for the help?
It was, since the money was, it was easier for all our devotees, through our WhatsApp group, which has about 1,000 members. We asked them to directly, it's very, very easy. Even with a credit card or a debit card, you can transfer money. See, most of these individual donations, if you send it to our center here, then it has to be processed. It's a much faster and better way. They get the receipt immediately. So what we did was, we informed all the 1,000 members and gave them the link. It hardly takes 3 minutes to transfer an amount up to $125, which the equivalent pound can be calculated. So even small donations, it's faster, and we get the receipt immediately. And you can access all the information on almost a daily basis on our website. So thanks to this wonderful information and communication technology, collecting and then transferring from one trust to another trust, it involves a lot of complications in the sense, you see, ours is a charity. So the persons who are collecting also belong to a charity.
Is repaid.
Yeah. So it is easier if that's why headquarters has centralized it, because they know everything. They have been doing relief for the last 120 years, and they've made it so easy that people can transfer money. I mean, individuals can transfer instead of somebody collecting it and then sending. So that way, I believe a lot of people have immediately, because the money was needed most when the cyclone hit. So there's no point in sending money, but it may be useful for rehabilitation now that the primary relief is over. So, but still, some organizations like Scotland, Edinburgh, people collected about 2,500 pounds. So they didn't know how to send it, I mean, individual donation. So they sent it to us, and we are forwarding it to the headquarters, because they know, they are in the field there, and they know which centers like Mansa Dweep and most of the coastal areas need more help and more money. So if we send it from here to the individual ashramas or ashram centers, it may be difficult for coordination. So Belur Mutt has a full-fledged department which was headed by Swami Satyeshananda. So his advice was that if you send it to us, and they are up to date, you see the website, you'll be surprised to see they will give you the exact quantity. Unfortunately, he could not, he had a presentation, he could not show us, but you'll get district-wise, center-wise, the amount of relief which is done on a daily basis. So it is very convenient for people who are familiar with IT. Most of the people living abroad in UK and US and other countries, they are definitely, it would be easier for them sitting in the comfort of their home with all the COVID problems, to transfer an account electronically. Our trust, you have to take an appointment with the HSBC bank. And many times the organizations don't allow electronic transfer from home, but at individual level, it's very easy. So that's what we did. And I believe the response was quite good. But with some organizations, like some Bengali association from Cambridge, have already collected. In that case, they can, we can give the details. We have our HSBC bank account, and we will give them the receipt, and we forward that money to headquarters. So it's very simple.
That's very helpful. Thank you, Maharaja. Yeah.
You can see our website, vedantauk.com. It's very, very simple to remember, vedantauk.com. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you. Namaskar.
Namaste. Namaste. We have one final questions from Gopkumarji from Kerala Samiti, and also Narayan Prabhuji, who is our Karyavaha from Dirsbury Shakha. Narayan Prabhuji, are you there, sir? Oh, Gopkumarji?
Kaushikji, namaste. Namaste to all. No question, but it's wonderful to join. I didn't join many BHAS programs, but joined, and it is brilliant to get up-to-date information from all the Swamijis and all the Karyakartas from West Bengal, and also various organizations from here. So it's more inspiring. And I also belong to another with Bhashya group called Karnataka organization, Bengali Hindu Adarsha. So Kaho it is called. So it's like whenever organizations need support, it is better to support each other and know from each other. So thanks for inviting me, and all the best for all your great work. Dhanyawad.
Okay, Dhanyavad Narayanji. Just for information of everyone, Narayan Prabhuji is also leading along with Hardik Bhansali and Gopkumar ji the Seva Day arm, which is the Seva arm of the Northwest. So Dhanyavad to them. And we have one comment from Dr. Poonam Kakkarji from VHP Manchester. Do you want to tell us anything, Poonam ji? No? Okay.
Namaste, namaste everybody. I just want to thank for inviting VHP Manchester and joining us in this event, and it was very well organized, and it was very enlightening talk and the information what we received from all the Swamijis. And I would like to thank the teamwork what everybody is doing here. Thank you very much. Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad. Okay. Over to Vikramji Akariva for the Suchana. There is one Suchana about the next Bhashya event, next month's Suchana. Vikramji, are you there?
Yeah, so namaste. So Bhashya event is monthly. So next month our topic is plight of Hindus in Bangladesh. That will be eloquent speakers are going to come, and there will be organizations representing on the ground from Bangladesh will be joining. So just information, and we will work with Supraj da about the project, a sustainable project, and maybe we'll take some program in future where we can work on that.
Sure. One last request to all of you. See, I think it will be very improper for me to sign off without saying thank you to Onindo and team RITAM. So RITAM is a news aggregator site. I would request all of us are using smartphones. So I would request all of you to install the RITAM app. It's available for both Android as well as iOS platform. So you can install the RITAM app, which will keep you updated about all the recent happenings in the country. And they do keep organizing, such kind of, bodhic programs that you can attend. And you will also get a lot of information about Sangha activities and activities of other allied organizations. So hope all of us will be able to, take full benefits of this RITAM app. Thank you. And namaskar to all of you. Swamiji, Swami Sarvastanandaji, pranam.
Yes, namaste.
So before we leave, we'll start end our program probably with Swamiji's Vani by somebody. So probably we should go to Vedanta. So just wait for 1 minute.
Yes. So just before moving on, Supraj, there was a question from Niladri Babu. He wanted to know that how much of the percentage of money we received or our organization Seva Bharati received from India or from abroad, if there is any statistics such a kind.
Sorry, I don't have the data with me.
Okay.
But such data is normally like we normally don't ask for those information. But,
okay. Okay. So thank you, Suprajda. Really enjoyed your session. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Our pleasure. Our pleasure. Yeah.
Thank you.
So let's move on. Actually, may I request Navanita Das to present her Amrit Vachan Vani for all of us.
Thank you, Vedanta. Thank you for letting me preach Swami Vivekananda's quotes, which are my favorites, and I am a disciple of Ramakrishna Mission. So pranam to all Maharajis, and I'm so thankful to BHAS for inviting me for this session. It was so enlightening. I can't thank enough. I was very, very blessed to be part of this meeting today, and would love to be part of this in future. So without further delay, I'd like to say Swami Vivekananda, uni Bengali জীবনের এক আদর্শ মহামানবী নন, তিনি ছিলেন এক যুগাবতার। তার দেখানো আদর্শের রাস্তা যুক্তিবোধের দিকে এগিয়ে নিয়ে যায় মানুষকে। আধ্যাত্মকে এক অন্য পর্যায়ে উন্নত করে স্বামীজি সকলের জীবনকে আরো বেশি করে আলোর দিকে ঠেলে দিয়েছেন। তিনি আলোর পথ দেখিয়েছেন। And ওনার অনেকগুলো বাণী যেগুলো আমাদের মানুষকে জীবনে চলার পথ দেখিয়েছে, তার মধ্যে আরো অনেকগুলো আছে যেগুলো হলো মানুষের সেবাই হলো ভগবানের সেবা, যেটা আমরা আই থিঙ্ক এখানে আমরা যারা আজকে উপস্থিত আছি তারা সবাই সেটাই ফলো করছি। যত বেশি আমরা বাইরে গিয়ে অন্যদের ভালো করব, আমাদের হৃদয় তত বিশুদ্ধ হবে and ভগবান সেখানেই বাস করবেন। Absolutely we all believe in that, that's why we are all here. শুধু সংখ্যাধিক্য দ্বারাই কোনো মহৎ কাজ সম্পন্ন হয় না। অর্থ, ক্ষমতা, পাণ্ডিত্য কিংবা বক্তৃতা এগুলির কোনোটিরই কিন্তু বিশেষ মূল্য নেই। যেটা প্রধানত আমাদের দরকার সেটা হলো পবিত্রতা, খাঁটি আর প্রত্যক্ষ অনুভূতি। সেইগুলো থাকলেই যে কোনো মহাপ্রাণ ব্যক্তি জগতের সমস্ত কাজ সম্পন্ন করতে পারেন। আর উনি সবসময় ঈশ্বরকে বিশ্বাস করতেন, মানুষকে বিশ্বাস করতেন, দুঃখ দারিদ্রকে সাহায্য করা, সেই জন্য উনি বিশ্বাস করতেন যে দুঃখ দারিদ্রকে সাহায্য করা, পরের সেবার জন্য নরকে যাইতেও যদি হয় তার জন্য প্রস্তুত হওয়া, সেটাকেই উনি খুব বড় কাজ বলে বিশ্বাস করতেন। আর সারা জীবন স্বামীজি তার নিজের কাজের মাধ্যমে, বিভিন্ন বাণীর মাধ্যমে এটাই প্রমাণ করে গেছেন যে জীবে প্রেম করিছে যে জন, সেই জন সেবিছে ঈশ্বর। থ্যাংক ইউ।
Thank you so much, Navanita Di. It's such a mesmerizing and such a beautiful one is you have presented to us. We cannot thank you much for that. Okay, I can understand there is a time restriction we have. There is, it's so nice, and we have been sailing through such a wonderful sessions throughout the program. I would like to invite Kaushikda for last time to close the event and say thank you to all of us. Kaushikda, please.
Dhanyavad. We will not take too much of time. So it was an excellent session. We had 3 keynote speakers, and all of them did tell us about what the Seva activities, Seva means selfless sacrifice, selfless work, which is going on in Bengal, and we hope you'll be able to join everyone in contribute in the future endeavors, and also please join us for future Bhashya sessions. Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad. Namaskar, everyone.
Namaskar.
Namaskar, everyone. Namaskar.
Namaskar. Thank you so much for attending the session, and we like to see everyone again in our future programs. Thank you so much, everyone. Namaskar.
Namaskar.